Students, welcome to the online classes of chemistry. So, yesterday I completed one problem and today we will solve another problem on these quantum numbers. So, here second problem is using SPD and F notations describe the orbitals with the following quantum numbers. With the following quantum numbers. Look here, students. So, here using SPD and F notations. So, SPD and F notations describe the orbitals with the following quantum numbers. So, we have to describe here the quantum numbers. So, which are the quantum numbers? Look here, he has given some quantum numbers. So, number 1, A, n is equal to 2, L is equal to 1, B, n is equal to 4, L is equal to 0, C, n is equal to 5 and L is equal to 3, and D, n is equal to 3 and L is equal to 2. Look here, students. So, here using SPD and F notation describe the orbitals with the following quantum numbers. We have to describe the orbitals only. So, here n is equal to 2, then what is L is equal to 1? We have to mention the orbital. N is equal to 4, she has given main shell, and then orbital, and n is equal to 5, L is equal to 3. So, we know that L is equal to 0, I will write here, we know that L is equal to 0, S orbital, L is equal to 1, P orbital, L is equal to 2, D orbital, L is equal to 3, F orbital. So, this we know. Then here when n is equal to 2 and L is equal to 1, L is equal to 1 means P orbital. So, it is nothing but, so it is 2p orbital. It is 2p orbital. And here you may mention also that is 2px, 2py, pz, but it is not necessary here. Write simply that is 2p orbital. It is a 2p orbital. And then the next one, B, when n is equal to 4 and L is equal to 0. So, we know that L is equal to 0 is equal to S orbital. So, 4s orbital. Then C, when n is equal to 5 and L is equal to 3. So, we know that L is equal to F orbital. So, it is 5f orbital. Then last one, D. So, when n is equal to 3 and L is equal to 2. So, it is 3d orbital. 3d orbitals. So, here it is the problem which is given in the NCERT book. So, then students, I will give one homework. So, you solve it and then keep in your notebook only, don't post to the group. So, after that I will send the answer. And you know answer in the chart, that is yesterday's video chart, you know it. homework. Look here, what are the possible values of magnetic quantum number for the electrons in 3D 5F and 4p subshells. Look here students, what are the possible values of magnetic quantum number? You have to write the magnetic quantum number. He has given subshell for the electrons in 3D 5F and 4p subshell. We know that the first one, that is shells, subshells and orbitals, and after that you will get a spin. So here shells means it is K, L, M, N. It is n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, n is equal to 4. And subshell here, that is here you will get that is n is equal to 1, only one, that is subshell, yes subshell. And here n is equal to 2. If you draw the diagram like this, so S, SP, D, and if you draw S, P, D and F, it is 1, it is 2S, 2P, it is 3S, 3P, 3D, 4S, 4P, 4D and 4F, like this. So you come to know here, n is equal to 2 means it is n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. N is equal to 1, you have only 1, and n is equal to S, you have 2S and 2P subshells. 2S and 2P subshells. And here it is 1s orbital. And for 2s orbital. And for 2p subshell, you will get 2px, 2py, 2pz, like this. So you make a chart and it is very easy to solve this. You make the chart like this. Then look here students, it is one homework, and after this we will have another topic that is subunit, that is shapes of atomic orbitals. Look here, we know that the shapes of the atomic orbitals. S orbital has a spherical shape, P orbital has a dumbbell shape, D orbital has double dumbbell shape, and F orbitals are complex shape. So here, how they come to know that these are spherical and dumbbell shape and double dumbbell, like this. So at the beginning, while that is determining the shapes, so the wave function, look here, the wave function, it is represented by psi. The wave function is represented by psi. The wave function for an electron in an atom, so the wave function psi for an electron in an atom has no physical meaning. It does not give it does not use shape. It does not decide the shape. It only gives the amplitude, the height and trough of the wave. So it may be positive or negative. Look here students, it is like this. It is positive, negative, positive, negative. So this is called as wave function. It is called as psi. It does not decide the shape of the orbital. So therefore, the wave function psi for an electron in an atom does not have any physical meaning. It does not have any physical meaning. It does not decide. It represents only amplitude. It represents only the amplitude of the wave. The amplitude of the wave, the trough and crest. It is called as crest. It is called as trough. So here it represents the amplitude of the wave. It does not decide or it does not give the shape of the orbital. It does not decide the shape of the orbital. It may have positive or negative value. It may have positive or negative value. Then what about psi square? It is number 1. Number 2, what is psi square? Look here students, psi square, the psi square represents the probability of finding electron at a given point. Look here, it is the probability density of finding the electron at a given point. Psi square represents the probability of finding electron at a given point, and psi it represents only amplitude. So then if you plot a graph psi against the distance of the nucleus or distance from the nucleus r, then you will get 2 graphs here. Let us see those one by one. Here it is psi and here psi square, and here these gives only, psi square gives only the probability of finding electron near the nucleus or that is around the nucleus, and psi indicates only amplitude. Then, so what happens when the graph is plotted? Look here. Number 1, when a graph is plotted, psi versus or against versus r, that is the distance from the nucleus, distance from the nucleus, distance from the nucleus r. Look here students, you will get the graph like this. Here it is r, it is psi, so it is 1s orbital. Look here, when a graph is plotted psi versus r, that is the distance from the nucleus, so you will get here the probability density is maximum at the nucleus. Probability density of finding electron is maximum at the nucleus, and here it is maximum. So it decreases sharply. Look here, it decreases sharply as the value of r increases. Look here, as the value of r increases, it decreases sharply. It is for 1s orbital. So remember, when a graph is plotted psi against 1r, so here the probability density is more at the nucleus, and it sharply decreases as the value of r increases. and it approaches to 0. It approaches to 0. And what happens in case of 2s orbital? In case of 2s orbital, look here, for 2s orbital, here it approaches, so here the probability density is more, it is for 2s, the probability density at the nucleus is more. As the value of r increases, so it sharply decreases. So here it sharply decreases as the value of r increases, and then it reaches 0, and then here it becomes negative. It is positive, it is negative. So here we are considering like this, that is positive and it is negative. So therefore it does not decide the shape. Then second one, when the graph is plotted, psi square against r, again distance from the nucleus, again you will get two graphs. Look here, number 1, for 1s, here it does not reach us here, it is for 1s, it is psi square, it is r. So the probability of finding electron is maximum at the nucleus and it sharply decreases, and here it does not reach us 0. And for 2s orbital, look here students, for 2s orbital, for 2s it reaches to 0, look here, for 2s it reaches to 0, here it reaches to 0, and again it increases, it reaches to 0 and again it increases, and it reaches a maxima, and again it decreases, and again it decreases. Look here, it decreases. So for this it is for 2s orbital, So here it first it reaches 0 and again it reaches a maxima and again it decreases and it ends at the 0. So it is for 2s orbital. So therefore students, here remember these are where that is it reaches 0, it is called as nodal surface or node. It is called as nodal surface or node. The probability density of electron is 0. There is no electrons. So it is also called as nodal surface or nodes. Then what is nodal surface or nodes? It is one more question. The reason where the probability density becomes 0, the probability density function becomes 0 is called or reduces to 0, becomes 0 or reduces to 0 is called as a nodal surface or nodes. So remember these two graphs. It is the graphical representation when that is for psi versus this to r and psi square versus this. And here you will get that is it is called as node. And let us see one more question. What is node? Nodal surface are nodes. So the reason where the probability density function reduces to 0 is called nodal surface or nodes. You may define in another way. The reason where the probability of finding electron is 0, the probability of finding electron is 0. You may define like this also. The reason where the probability of finding electron is 0. Electrons are not found there. That reason is called as node or nodal surface. So then here note, remember, so important note. So what is the important note? The number of nodes, in any orbital, or the number of nodes for ns orbitals, the number of nodes for ns orbitals is equal to n minus 1. It is the formula here. So look here students, the number of nodes for ns orbital is equal to n minus 1. Then number 1, the number of nodes for 1s orbital, the number of nodes for 1s orbital, 1s orbital means n is equal to 1, then so it is 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. 1s orbital does not have, 1s orbital does not have any nodes. ನೋಡ್ಸ್ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ನೋಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಬಂದು ಮುಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ಜಾಗ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ನೋಡ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ನೋಡ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ 1s ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ n minus 1, n is equal to 1, because for 1s orbital n is equal to 1, n is equal to 1 minus 1, it is 0. So it does not have any node. Then what happens to the second one? The number of nodes for 2s orbital, for 2s orbital, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 2 is equal to, look here, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1 node. It has one node, means that is here we have, it is one node here. Similarly, for n is equal to, n minus 1 means 1 less. For 3s it has, for 3s it has, it is 2s, and for 3s it has like this, 2 nodes. For 3s it has 3 nodes. So here about this nodes. And then what are the shapes of 1s and 2s orbitals? We know that 1s and 2s orbitals are having spherical shape, in which the electron density is equally distributed in all portion. So therefore 1s and 2p orbitals, therefore 1s and 2s orbitals are spherical in shape. It is 1s, and 2s is also having same, and in 2s that is you will get a node. I will draw the diagram of a node here. Look here, it is about 2s. Remember, the size of the, as the size of the orbital goes on, increases. As the size of the orbital, s orbital goes on, increases with increase in n values. Means here 4s is greater than 3s, 3s is greater than 2s, 2s is greater than 1s. As the size of the n increases, or the size of the s orbital goes on increases as the value of s increases. Means here remember, n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3. As the size of the s orbital increases, the value of n also increases. That is 4s is greater than 3s, 3s is greater than 2s, 2s is greater than 1s. So students, here for 2s orbital, how the node is present, I will show. Look here, I will show here. One is it is 1s orbital. So look here, Here the probability of finding electron is maximum. And for 2s, look here. Look here, friends. This is called as a node. This portion. Here the empty portion is called as a node, where the probability density of electron is 0. So here it is first 1s, it is 2, n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2. And here there is no probability density of electron, and the finding of electron is 0. So this is called as a node. It is the reason. 2s, it has one node. 3s has two nodes. 4s has three nodes. Like this, here these are having, it is also called as the two spherical regions, or the two spherical regions are separated. These two, the two spherical regions are separated by a spherical region. Look here, meaning the two spherical regions are separated by a spherical region. By a spherical region where the probability density or the probability of finding electron is 0. The probability of finding electron is 0. Look here, students. The two spherical regions are separated by a spherical region, this one, where the probability of finding electron is 0. Node, that is called as a node. Then next one, what is the shape of p, that is p orbitals? Shape of p orbitals. We know that in p orbitals, L is equal to 1, L is equal to 1, and here L is equal to 1 means M is equal to -1, 0, plus 1, that is nothing but Px, Py and Pz. It may be any number, 2Px, 3Px, 3Py, 3Pz or 4, any one. So here in p orbitals L is equal to 1 and M is equal to 3 values, that is 3 subshells are there. Here it has a dumbbell shape, and the 3 that is subshells are there. Here it has that is 3 orbitals, 3 p, that is Px, Py and Pz. And here the p orbital consists of 2 loops or 2 regions, and these 2 regions are called as loops, and these loops are separated by a plane. It is also called as node, where the 2 loops touches each other, 2 loops touches each other, so that is called as node, where the probability density of electron, finding electron is 0. So therefore the diagram can be drawn like this. Look here, I will draw the loops. It is X, Y, Z. Look here, students. These are called as loops. These loops, that is, are separated by a plane, and here the loops touches each other, and here it is node, where these two loops are touches each other, the probability of finding electron is 0. The probability of finding electron is 0. It is called as 2px. And then another one, two py, it is x, it is y, it is z. Look here. So these are two are called as loops. And the third one is like this. It is pz, x, y, z. Look here. These are the shapes here. Students, very important point, the energy, the shape, and size of these three orbitals are same. Hence, these are called as degenerate orbitals. Look here. The energy, shape, and size of the orbitals are same. Hence, these are called degenerate orbitals. So, px, py and pz are called as degenerate orbitals. Look here students, these are called as degenerate orbitals. So, remember, these are having dumbbell shape and these are having two loops, and these two loops are separated by a plane where the probability of finding electron, where the two loops are, where they join together or they touches each other, the probability density is 0. So, the probability of finding electron is 0. So, these are having dumbbell shape and it is about p orbital. Then the last one, d orbital. So, shapes of d orbital. Remember, here only important point is the energy, shape and size of the orbitals are same, hence it is called degenerate orbital. Look here. Shapes of d orbital. In d orbitals, d is equal to, so in a d orbital, L is equal to 2. L is equal to 0, yes, L is equal to 1 p, L is equal to 2 d orbitals. Then m is equal to, it has 5 values, that is -2, -1, 0, +1, +2. So, here it has 5 orbitals and here these 5 orbitals are represented by 5. These 5 orbitals are represented by dxy, dyz, dxz, dx square minus y square and dz square. Look here students. Here the 4 orbitals are identical, but the 5th orbital is different. So, these 5 orbitals are having same, 4 orbitals are having same energy, and then that is here the shape of this dz orbital is only different. And here let us see what are the shapes here. The first one I will write here. Look here, while drawing this, you write 3, that is orbitals x, y, z, x, y, z. Look here, here it is dxy, 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 first that is orbital, and the second one x, y, z. Look here students, it is dxz, dxz, it is dxz, and then third one dyz here, dxy, dyz is here, dyz is here, and dxz is here, dyz x, y, z. Like this, and then dx square minus y square, x, y, z. It is like this, dx square minus y square, and then last one it is called as dz square. Look here students, it is about dz square, x, y, z, dz square, dz square. So it is about the shapes and structures. It is not necessary to have the same to same model, and if any variations are there while drawing these orbitals, if some variations are there, then it is also okay. ಇದು ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಾದರೂ ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆತಂದ್ರೂ ನಡೀತದೆ. ಇದು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅಂತ ಏನಿರಲ್ಲ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಅಂತ ಇರೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಬುಕ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾನ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಬುಕ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಅದ. ತಿಳಿಯಿತು, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಂಬಲ್ ಶೇಪ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ರೈಟ್? ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಡಂಬಲ್ ಶೇಪ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ 5 orbitals are there. So these are called as dxy, dxz, dyz. Here slight variations are there, dxy, dyz is here, and xz, and dx square minus y square and dz square. So these are the shapes. Now look here students. First one, note number 1. We know that the total number of nodes in any orbital, or the total number of nodes given by n minus 1. The total number of nodes are given by n minus 1. Second one, the number of angular nodes is equal to L. Number of angular nodes, it is nothing but it is always equal to azimuthal quantum number or angular orbital quantum number. Remember students, it is always the number of angular nodes is always equal to azimuthal quantum number. Angular nodes are always equal to azimuthal quantum number, or it is equal to angular momentum quantum number. Then third one, the number of radial nodes, that is in plane, the number of radial nodes, that is nothing but n minus L minus 1, n minus L minus 1. It is equal to, look here, it is equal to n minus 1. N minus 1 is called as number of nodes. It is equal to the number of nodes minus L, means azimuthal quantum number. So the number of radial nodes is always equal to number of nodes. N minus 1 means number of nodes minus angular node. Remember this. So here it is n minus 1 and minus L. So it is called as the number of radial nodes. Let us see how these can be determined. ಇವನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಡಿಟರ್ಮೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಬರಿತೇನೆ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಫಾರ್ 1s orbital. ಈ 1s orbital ಅದು how many nodes are there? How many radial nodes are there? And how many angular nodes are there? n minus 1 for 1s orbital. ಏನು ಬರಿತೀರಿ ಫಾರ್ 1s orbital? ನೋಡಿ, ಫಾರ್ 1s orbital number of nodes is equal to n minus 1 is equal to 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. It does not have any nodes. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, does not have any nodes. Then what about the next one for 2s orbital? For 2s orbital, number of nodes is equal to n minus 1 is equal to, for 2s, n is equal to 2. It is 2 minus 1, it has 1. It has one node. It has one node. Then what about this angular node for 2s? Angular node L is equal to, angular node L is equal to 0 because it does not have angular nodes. L value, azimuthal quantum number is not there. N is equal to 1, that is n is equal to 1 means only one orbital, 1s orbital and 2s orbital. So it does not have any angular nodes. So then for 2p orbitals, then what about radial node? For this radial node, n minus L minus 1 is equal to, n is equal to what? N is equal to 2 minus L is equal to 0 minus 1 is equal to, n is equal to 2 and L is equal to 0 and minus 1 as it is. Then what happens here, students? Look here once again. So it has one radial node. 2s orbital is having one radial node. It has one radial node. It has one radial node. ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಏನದಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ 2p ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಫಾರ್ 2p ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ 2p ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ ನೋಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡ್ 2p ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ n ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 2, ಸೊ ವೆನ್ n ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 2, n is equal to 2, 2p, 2, n is equal to 2. What is its node? It is n minus 1 is equal to 2 minus 1. It has one node. It has one node. Students, then what about angular node? Angular node, look here. So for 2p orbitals, angular node, p orbital is there, angular node L is equal to, so what is there? Angular node, when L is equal to, here, what is p? S is equal to 0, p is equal to 1, and when L is equal to 1, so angular node L is equal to 1 because 2p means S is equal to 0, P is equal to 1, D is equal to 2 and F is equal to 3. So it has one node. Angular node. Then what about this radial node? It is very easy. Radial node, n minus L minus 1 is equal to n is equal to 2 minus L is equal to 1 minus 1 is equal to, what happens students? 0. It does not have any radial node. Radial node. It is about this shapes of atomic orbitals. So students, tomorrow we will discuss, in next video we will discuss about the energy of the orbitals. Look here, go through this and you come to know clearly. Node, probability of density of finding electron is 0. Then radial node and angular node. Angular node is nothing but azimuthal quantum number, and radial node, so it is having, that is n minus 1 node and angular node. Node and angular node. So it is about this shapes of the orbital. So in our next class we will see the next topic. Thank you.